Pretty sure they drink 12 to 15 or 12 to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look. Yes. See if we can heart shot this thing here. Do you want to learn how to find more diamonds here in the Hunter Call of the Wild? More trophies in general, including rares and great ones? Well, in this absolute banger of a freaking video, your boy Squidster is going to be teaching you how I do it, and how pretty much every single content creator does it, just in less of a grindy, herd managed, crazy way, more of a way that anyone can do, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's fairly simple. This is going to be a really fun video for me to make because it's going to involve casual hunting, which is one of my absolute favorite things to do in this game. And one real quick thing before we do dive into this video, I do have a minor cold, quite a cough, so if I sound a little bit different, that's why. So without further ado guys, wasting no more of your time, let's go ahead and dive right into today's banger. Okay guys, so I have people ask me all the time, Squid, how do you seemingly effortlessly find not only diamonds, but rares on your map and trophies on your map constantly? Even my own manager the other day was talking to me. He was like, I was in voice chat and I was playing with AI Warrior, who's my other manager, and AI Warrior found this trophy on my map that I didn't even know was there, and he was just trying to say, like, basically, how would you have found that trophy, or how come he didn't find it to begin with? And the method that I'm going to teach you guys in this video will allow you to pretty much see the entire population of every single animal species on your map, period. And it's really, really simple to do. And the very first step to do this is to pick a species. And for this video, we're going to use brown bear here in Reventuli Coast as an example. So, join my Discord server. The link for that is down below. Find a hotspot map. I'll toss one up on screen for black bear right now, or brown bear, excuse me. This shows you exactly when and where to find the species on your map. It highlights the water sources and shows their drink time in the upper right hand corner, as drink time hunting is the best way to hunt for brown bear. If feed zone hunting was the best way to hunt for brown bear, my friend ProXCK, who makes these maps, would have had the feed zone time in the upper right hand corner and would have highlighted all the areas that they can feed at. For any species that don't drink, or feed zone hunting for whatever reason might be better than drink zone hunting, the hotspot maps are automatically converted to feed times. These can all be found in my Discord server. There's one for every single species in every single map in the game, including Scotland. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and set it well into their drink time. I have it set to 7 AM, which is kind of excessive, but I initially had it set to 6 AM before I recorded the video intro and whatnot. And I have my main loadout on me with a 30-06. Now, bear are class 7, and this is a 4-8 rifle, so this will be more than ethical, but you can also use the 300, the 375, or a great big 7 and 9 class rifle. And look what we got here. The first one, that's actually a spirit bear. It's an uncommon, not a rare. Still cool to see. Guarantee you there'll be more here. And the entire method is literally just the process of going to every single highlighted location on your map. Now you're probably thinking, Squid, that's crazy. Yes, I know I am. And I'm proud of that fact. No, you do not have to do it. There's another spirit bear. You do not have to do it all at once. At all. Absolutely not. But once you make it through every single highlighted location, that is your entire brown bear population searched. Just like that. It might take you a couple hours, and you're definitely not going to be able to do it all in one time reset. You're definitely going to need to reset the time several times. But this is exactly the method that we use in our own maps. Now, stick around, don't go anywhere just yet, because we're going to talk about multiplayer where you can't reset the time and what you should do. On your own map, you have the luxury of being able to reset the time and infinitely hunt your map as heavy or as light as you want. And as long as you don't open up your map to multiplayer, none of the trophies that are on your map will go anywhere. That's if there's trophies on your map initially. If there is a trophy brown bear on your map, if there is a trophy of whatever the species is that you're hunting, that you chose, then you will find it by using this method. Again, set it to their drink time, set it to their feed time, and hit every single highlighted location on the hotspot map. And in the process of going through these locations, shoot brown bear, just like I just did here. I'm even shooting the females. Why? Because one of these two females could come back as a rare fur type. Could come back as a melanistic female. I will definitely take that and put it in my second lodge. As I mentioned, spirit is in fact not rare. These are uncommons. So don't start tweaking when you see that, but You very well can start tweaking when you see they pay $1,200 a piece. That's good money right there, boys. And every single time you shoot and claim a male brown bear, that's a chance that it can come back as a diamond. That's if there's not already a 9 legendary on your map right now, and there's actually a pretty good chance that there is one initially. There's a pretty good chance that there's a trophy on your map. This could be a rare female, this could be a guaranteed troll 9 legendary, or this could be a guaranteed diamond 9 legendary. Or it could be literally any other trophy. There's not a trophy of every species on your map, otherwise trophies would be too common, but every single map does come with trophies on it, it's just a matter of finding them. And that brings us to the next thing before we talk about multiplayer. It's very, very important that when you pick a species, you focus on it for at least an hour or two, at least. Hit a good majority of those highlighted water sources, so you can check a good chunk of your population, because if you hunt for 10 minutes and then switch to another species, hunt for 10 minutes and switch to another species, you'll never find any trophies. So stick with a species, and make sure you pick one good one that you're willing to hunt for a few hours, because if you're going to find a trophy, it's going to happen in those few hours. Trust me, if you get very, very unlucky, it might take you 3 or 4 hours, or you might not have a trophy on your map at all, but that's where, like I said, when you have the luxury of hunting on your own map, shoot everything you see. As long as you're not great one grinding that species, it doesn't matter. Even the females, shoot them, because they can come back as rares, males can come back as diamonds. If it's a whitetail moose, any of the great one species, they can come back as great ones. In one kill, I'm serious, trust me, I've had it happen. I've had a 2-kill great one wolf grind, 2 kills. Well, mind you, I've also had a 25,000 black bear kill grind. It took me 8 months. It's all RNG. Trust me, finding diamonds and rares is not going to be anywhere near that difficult. Might seem like it, but I have 1,100 diamonds. It's not that bad. And this brings us into the next chunk of this video, multiplayer hunting. You can utilize this exact same method with the hotspot maps in multiplayer. One of the most common questions I get asked is, Squid, how are you so good at multiplayer hunting? How does pretty much every single video, unless I get very unlucky, over in multiplayer have a trophy in it? And I'm using this exact same method. For this, we're going to go jump over to a multiplayer server, and I'm going to show you guys the exact method that I use to find trophies. It's pretty much the exact same as this, just a little bit different, and you have to think about it a little bit differently. You have to think about it smart, with a Squidster brain. No, I am not smart. My IQ is genuinely less than 12. Okay guys, so here we are on the Reventuli multiplayer page here. There is 4 servers open, and what I'm looking at is the time of the server. Now if you're on console, you're not going to be able to see this. You have to join the server and then check the time in the upper left. Just a little bit more of a process, but it's not that bad. I played on console for 7 of the 8 years I've been playing this game. You can do it if I can do it. As you can see, this server here is at 8:13, so Whitetail just started drinking, because Whitetail drink from 8 until 12, so that would be a really, really good option. This server's an hour into Whitetail deer drink time, so there's a higher chance that the Whitetail are going to immediately be at all their water sources instead of kind of still on their way in. But there's 5 people in that server, and there's only 1 person in this server. So, let's join this server. And they have quads turned off too, nice. So people can't just drive up to you on quads. As long as there's no freaking speed hackers, we should be good. Now this is going to happen quite a lot with multiplayer. The failed to connect things kind of just destroyed the pace of my video there, but it's whatever, man. Let's just use a different one as example. I guess we'll join this one with 6 people in it, an hour into Whitetail deer drink time. I know my methods and videos are usually extremely straightforward, but Call of the Wild's multiplayer is terrible sometimes, so work with me, man. I'm trying as hard as I can. Okay, we managed to get in. As soon as you spawn in, immediately what you're going to want to do is pull open your information thing. You either hold escape on your keyboard or hold I on your keyboard, or the options button, hold that on PlayStation. And as you can see, the host of the map is level 2, which means, yes, there's no drink zones at any of these. Even this one, this dude must have just blew it out or something. Any of these lakes, there is going to be whitetail everywhere. I can almost guarantee you there's a diamond or a rare on this map, because whitetail diamonds and rares spawn quite consistently. What you're going to want to do is pull up a hotspot map, just like you would if it's in your own map, but it's controlled. Obviously, we're into whitetail deer drink time right now, so what you're going to want to do is pull up your whitetail map and only hunt whitetail. Or you can hunt any other species that drinks at 9 AM. I don't know of one right off the top of my head. I would have to go see. I know moose will be starting to drink at 12. If I were to be making a video on this server right now, and actually this would be a very good server for me to, despite the fact that there's that many people in it, I would immediately be hunting whitetail. because it's set to their drink time. That is the species that rings a bell for me right off the bat. That is the species that I would go for, especially because there's barely any zones up here. Pull up that hotspot map in my Discord server. I'll toss one up for you guys right now. My good friend ProXTK makes some of the best maps. Super detailed, super easy to read. Feel free to screenshot that, share it with your friend. Then what you want to do is resume the method. Hit every single highlighted water source that you possibly can before the time runs out, and that's why multiplayer is such a rush. They drink from 8 until 12, and it's 9:43 right now, so we got some time, couple in-game hours, but what I would do is I would hunt all of the best locations. So instead of running around those huge lakes in the bottom portion of the map, which take a lot of time, and you'll go sometimes 5-10 minutes without seeing any animals because of how long it takes to run in those on those lakes. Keepers, bro, I can barely talk today. I would suggest that you hit all of these top lakes, and these people are thinking the same way. Hit all of these top lakes here, especially like this one here's super good, this one here's super good, and there's outposts near a lot of them. This one here, just jump between them. If there's nothing at one lake, jump to another, jump to another, jump to another. Now obviously there's no guarantee that you're gonna find a trophy, but if you make it to a point of where it's like, okay, there's nothing at any of these lakes, then go run a couple of those big ones, and once the time gets to 12, there's another thing to hunt. What'll that be? Moose. Hunt moose until 1600 if you really want to. I'm pretty sure they drink 12 to 15 or 12 to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look. Yes. Look at that right there, man. Look at that. Yes, dude. What better example, man. There you go. Just like that, pretty much guaranteed diamond whitetail for multiplayer. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Look at this. All these other people over here, they're at these 2 lakes. See, I just picked the right lake. I literally just picked the right lake, man. And it's just a matter of, you know, I just follow the method. That's all I'm doing. See if we can heart shot this thing here. Yeah, we got him. Just like that, dude. Diamond whitetail. Basket rack there. Pretty much guaranteed diamond. That rack usually does not roll. What better example, bro? What are the odds of all these lakes? I picked the one, and the reason I did that is because this is like the best location to hunt them on the whole map. There's usually like 20 zones here, but it's barely an hour into their drink time, so yeah, they're still just kind of on their way in. But just like that, dude, there's a diamond down. If I were recording this as a casual hunt, I would be so happy right now. I'm happy either way, but if this were a casual hunt, that would be an easy video. First whitetail of the day is a diamond, and the server is in fact not modded. We spotted that level 7 brown bear, which made me pretty sure it wasn't modded. There's a standard black grouse. There's a level 3 moose. Yeah, the server's not modded. This is 100% legit. It's Squidster luck, man. That's what my viewers call it. That's what I call it. It's Squidster luck. Out of all the locations on the entire map, I picked the one lake that has a diamond at it. What the frick, dude? What better example, man? Tell me down below, what better example? And now that I got a trophy whitetail down, technically what I could do is go to another server and hunt another species. Unless you want to run around and, you know, look for more. 260, holy crap. Almost max weight, too. I could go to another server and hunt another species now that I got this down. If people will quit joining the session, I can actually get a clean screenshot here. Just like that, dude. Just like that, my friendjamins. That's how I do it, right there. I mean, there's really not much more to say. Make sure you take a good shot. That's obviously very important. And like I said, you know, this could have... If I would have decided to go to the other half of the map... I'm just gonna grab a couple screenshots with the multiplayer thing there in the way. If I would have decided to go to the other half of the map and hunt around over there, I don't know if I would have ever found that. I don't know if I would have ever made it over here, because these people... Which, this guy doesn't really seem like he knows what he's doing, but that is kind of a route that I follow. When I go to Reventuli, I usually will hit this lake, circle my way up to this lake, kind of go back down to this lake, then I'll jump to the other side of the map if there's nothing, or sometimes I'll hit these middle lakes. This is another really good place for whitetail, by the way. I love that lake. These 3 lakes over here I love for whitetail, so check those ones right off the bat as well, but, you know, that was pure luck, dude. That's just, it's a matter of picking the right place to go, and, you know, also finding a player that has barely any drink zones is a huge part of it. If there's no zones anywhere, like there should be drink zones at these lakes, and there is. If I go up there, there'll be whitetail drink zones there. They're just not discovered yet. Like I said at the beginning of the video, and I'll say it again, fresh maps have trophies on them. It's just a matter of figuring out what those trophies are. So even if you do find this diamond whitetail right off the bat, and you want to continue and find more trophies, might take you an hour or two, but now you got some motivation, right? Once it gets to 12, hunt the crap out of the moose till 16. Once it gets to 16, I think lynx start drinking, don't they? Or is that like 2 to 6 or something? I don't freaking know. I barely hunt this map anymore. Hunt the crap out of the lynx for a few hours. Go down south and hunt all the duck species. I guarantee you, there is a diamond thunderbean goose on this map. 100%. There is a diamond grey-lag goose on this map. 100%. There's so many diamond thunderbeans and so many diamond grey-lags. If you want to get easy diamonds for those species, though, technically that black grouse is diamond potential. 120 is their diamond. That could be a diamond right there. Very well could be. See if I can get a shot into that. Looks like I'm not that lucky. Usually the high estimate will go up into like the 130s if it's going to be a diamond level 2, but Salzwiesen's the map for black grouse, thunderbean, grey-lag, but I'm not saying that you can't find any, and I'm not saying there's no trophies on your map here in Reventuli. It's pretty much guaranteed. There's at least a level 5 thunderbean goose on your map, if not several. I had 3 on my Salzwiesen Park map without shooting any. 3! The geese are pretty easy diamonds. Canadian geese aren't, but the other geese species are for whatever reason. Hazel grouse over there, and it's just constant, you know? If you're in multiplayer, I wouldn't suggest shooting everything that you see. You can for fun, but try not to do it all in one little area, because if your map starts to look like this, or, excuse me, the host map starts to look like this, they'll start kicking people from the server. This person is level 2, so I doubt they even know what hunting pressure is, but if you're in a level 30, level 40 player's server, if they see a lot of hunting pressure, they will kick. So that's why I shot that one animal, ignored all the other ones. One was a diamond, I just got lucky. If it were a good size level 2, or see we got another opportunity for a black grouse here, I'm far away from any other chunk of hunting pressure. Might as well just blow this guy right off the face of the earth here. Just like so. And you know, there was a chance there that that could have been a diamond. Obviously the estimate wasn't, but that could have been a level 3, you know, on your map, that could have been a level 3. There's grouse and birds like that everywhere here in Reventuli. So for using these methods, Reventuli is definitely a really good choice. Any map is a good choice. Some maps like New England will just be a little bit more challenging than others, so make sure you also choose the proper map. And I would suggest that you start on your own maps and hunt your own map super heavily, at least the vast majority of species on your map, so you know you don't have any trophies on your map, or at least any that you're going to find easily before coming into multiplayer. But hey, if you guys found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to go take my new diamond whitetail back to my trophy lodge. Please let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribe, and as a 16-year-old content creator, my goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. We are on the road to beating that goal. We should exceed it by quite a lot, maybe even 100k by the end of the year. As long as y'all keep it up, we keep growing. March is one of the worst months for Call of the Wild, and yet we still have almost 600,000 views in the last 28 days. It blows my mind, man. Completely blows my mind. I'm gonna keep making videos. You don't ever gotta worry about me going anywhere. I will be here until I die. You guys can always count on videos from your boy Squid. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Much love to you guys, much love to the Squid Gang. Join the Discord server, link down below. And as always, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.